Oh, Lord, this hair's a hot mess, honey. I took my braids out and my twists out. Some of y'all like seeing me with my hair huge. So I figured I'd let you enjoy this crazy view before I go wash this shit off my head. You like that? Anyways, we're going to get a reading in. And then I'm going to go take a shower and wash this shit off my head. How you doing? How was your day? I see Norma Jean moderating. Pull up your smokes, pull up your drink, pull up whatever you need to get comfortable. Grab your sofa, grab your pillow, grab your blanket, grab your, grab your main squeeze. Get a squeeze in for me. We're going to get this reading in. I got a few decks with me. I'm trying to decide which one to start with. I have the Hearts, Hidden Secrets. Got the Caroline Myers Archetypes. Got the Metaphysical Cannabis. I got the Pocket Goddess Tarot. And of course, I can't miss my Supernatural Tarot. I said, Janine, hey, baby. Oh, I meant to give me some Mellow Puffs lined up, but did I remember? No, I was excited to read. I was like, I feel like I need to read now. So here we are. They say you got some Mellow Puffs on your desk. Go grab it. So let me grab my Mellow Puffs. Hold on. I'll be right back. I ain't going nowhere. Just to the room. I'm coming right back to you. Okay, I got my Mellow Puffs from the desk. I'm going to have some Mellow Puffs with you. Heard from my neighbor. A neighbor of mine that was here on contract work. She sent me some texts wishing me well. That's nice. It's nice to have people think well of you, but what do you do when they don't? I heard don't give a fuck. Who cares? Who cares if they don't like you? None of your business. Here's for you, Janine. Norma Jean. Your turn here. Hit it. I'll hold it. You hit it. My face is going to turn red. Don't worry, I'm fine. It's the Korean in me. It does that. Which deck do I start with? Why not? They said, why don't you use the Mellow Puffs since you're taking Mellow Puffs? So let's start with the Mellow Puffs. If you don't like it, just click off. If you love it, then yay! Welcome to the fam. Hey. I'm not about faking no front. I'm not finna pretend to be something I'm not. I don't know how to do that so well. I really don't know how to do that. So, hey, Liza, here, baby, hit this. Here, I'm going to pass the doobie from the left-hand side. I went out. Hold on. It went out. I set it down too long. But, yeah, we're going to start it off with the Metaphysical Cannabis. We're going to get these messages in. And see what come out. I didn't record today. I was busy creating some art. Janine, brush your hair, baby. Please brush your hair. Oh, Janine, what are you doing, baby? She said, I haven't brushed my hair in a week. Baby, brush your hair. I just brushed it. That's why we got all this fullness. I had to brush them twists and braids up out of my head. And I'm about to go wash this product. I still got product in it, of course. Yeah, I'm about to get this shit up off my head. Oh, Lord, it's a hot mess. It's a hot mess. But for some reason, y'all like my hair when it's all full and huge. I hear my brother, Shaka Khan, let me rock it, Shaka Khan. Let me rock it. That's all I want to do. Okay. Okay. Oh, Lord. All right. Wash it down. Janine, do you have curly or straight hair? I don't know. I'm just curious now. What y'all doing? How was your day? What you doing today? What day is it? Shit. Today's Wednesday, September 3rd, unless you're on the other side of the world like Janine and Norma Jean. They got a day on us. That stuff don't stop tripping me out. That never ceases to trip me the heck out. Opposite seasons, a whole day ahead. Like, that's just weird. It's hard to remember your friend's birthday when they're living a whole day ahead. I'm just saying. So, let's see what's coming out. Liza! Look at all my tribe. Look at all my tribe just growing and flowing and thriving. And yes, I love my tribe. So this morning I woke up and I almost recorded for you, but I didn't. I was too busy bawling my fucking head off. I was one of those. I was bawling my head off. And it was funny because I just had all this stuff. Hey, I see you. I was bawling my head off, and it's like, folks go through shit. But folks like us, nobody knows what we really go through. Because you know why? We know better than to give our powerful point of focus and our amazing creative voice to just any old thing, especially if we don't want to see more of it. So, we just keep on, we put our head to the sky. We keep our eyes red and high. And we keep on going. We do what we can today and hope for the best anyway, right? But every once in a while, that shit catches up to you. So this morning, I had probably a good half an hour where I felt just fucking like bawling my head off. So I did. And that's where my post this morning on Facebook, if you were following, I put a post up on Facebook. It was fitting. As a matter of fact, let me look it up and read that to you. That'll be the first thing I read today. Excuse me. Not bad manners, just good drink. Okay. Who are you? Somebody's first time finding this reading and you're like, what the heck is going on here? I hear you. Okay, I don't know who you are, but I hear you. Welcome. Okay. Where's it at? This morning, I'm reminded of my mother's daily morning prayers. She would wake up before the rest of the house, kneel at her patio window facing the sun, and pray out loud, usually with tears running down her face. Now, with my spiritual evolution, I'm aware that she transmuted karmic energies for multitudes of people through her own life. She chose to carry and transmute the burdens. I know her prayers for her children are still powerfully effective, and some of you have even been blessed by them and don't even know it. And so I put that up this morning, and I also put up my mommy's picture. She was all pretty, dressed up for church in that picture. All right, so I spent some time in prayer this morning. And you know what? I wasn't woeing. It was interesting. It wasn't a woeing prayer. It was I want to read those too. It wasn't a woe prayer. It was a thank you for what I do have prayer. I noticed the way when I do pray, my prayers are a little bit differently these days. Yeah. My cousin put on there, love and miss you, Auntie. I hope you're dancing in heaven with my mama and grandma and everyone else we've lost too soon. Love you, cousin, and big hugs to you. So proud of the woman you became. I love you too. And I'm so thankful to read this. Yeah. And then one of my father's cousin, she said, prayer is a powerful thing. R.I.P. aunties and cousins. And I said, yes, it is. And then I said, it's timeless. So there's a timeless nature to your prayers. Yeah. And when my family was touched by suicide again a couple of years ago, some of you were here at that time. One of the things that came through was, now this is a tough pill to swallow, that there was a great-great-grandmother on my mother's side. I didn't know she was a great-great-grandmother till right now. And she went through a persecution until she died for her beliefs. She wouldn't leave from being Buddhist. She wouldn't convert to Christianity. Now, I don't claim any religion, but I was raised Christian. And that was a big deal to my mom. It was interesting because I asked my mom what other, so when I knew my mother was dying, I sat with her. I mean, and I had always kind of been that very aware of death since my father's suicide earlier, right? So I was always kind of like that, like preparing for when she wasn't going to be here no more. And one day, I think this was after we knew she was passing, I asked her to tell me any stories, any secrets, anything that she would want me to know when she wasn't able to tell me no more. And one of the stories she told me was about a grandmother, one of the ladies on my grandmother's side, who was left in the mountains because she would not become Christian. She stayed Buddhist. And she was locked into a cabin with nothing to eat and nothing to drink, and left there to die in the winter in Korea, in South Korea. And thank you so much, Janine said, I saw the picture, and you have your mother's grace. Thank you very much. Yes, my mother loves her children very much, even the one that she did not raise. My mother gave up a child for adoption, a newborn baby boy before I was born. His name was Paul. And interestingly enough, I know his last name was Church. So if you know anybody named Paul Church, have them tap into this video. Anyways, yeah, because mommy was praying for him his whole life, but she knew that if she kept him, she wouldn't be able to take care of him in a way that she saw her child should be taken care of. And so she felt that she had nothing to give him. And she knew a couple who would take him and raise him very well. And she believed that that would be best for him. So she made that decision, but she never forgot about her son. Now, I'm not sure what the reason why we got to talk about all this stuff right here and now, but I promise to love faithfully and tell the truth truthfully as I know it to be. We got to also remember that truth is always changing according to who you are, the decisions you're making, and your level of awareness. So truth is constantly changing. But one thing about the truth that doesn't change is that it comes with a specific ring on your soul. You can feel the ring of truth when you hear it. Yeah. It makes your soul strings sing. It does something. It moves your spirit, right? When you hear the truth. All right. So it'll be interesting to see what comes out of this message here. So thankful and grateful for your beautiful presence. Thank you. Lord, source, God, creator of all that ever is, was, will be, or could be. That divine source energy. Yes, the he, she, the all it is. The you, me, we. Yeah. All right. Which vernacular do you like? We speak all these vocabularies. All right. What's the message? Oh, thank you. We have the card of bliss. I heard you know bliss. And as soon as you get out of touch with bliss, you feel that shit, is what I heard. She had a joint in her hand. She holding it up in the air. She got another joint in her other hand. She ain't looking at the one. She's like, dang, I just hit this one. Now I hit that one. Got two joints, two hands. Oh, man. Okay. So it looks a lot like a world card. Doesn't it look, for those of you big tarot, doesn't it look like the world card to you? It's even got, the symbols in the corners. We've got the lion, got the eagle. There's an owl up there, and then we have the cow, the bull. Interesting that the owl is up there, because that's where, if I'm not mistaken, that's where the human usually goes. Okay. Anyways, it's bliss card. What is bliss? I heard follow your bliss. Was that Norman, somebody, Peel? No, I'm not sure. One of them folks that knew a whole lot of stuff and left us a lot of great information. There's too many names. Okay. No cause for frustration. Follow your bliss. Okay. We know it ain't Norman Rockwell, though. Okay. So bliss is here. What else can you show? So there's some bliss on the table. I heard, yeah, okay, thank you. And back to the combo. Once you know bliss, the awareness of not being there is real. It's almost tangible. It's thick. It's thick. When you know what bliss feels like, and you've raised your vibration to most of the time, you feel great. When you come out of it, you notice it. And the crash can be hard. You can find yourself bawling and praying. Okay. So it was interesting because then the next thing you did was you asked, okay, but what's my dominant vibration? What's my trending frequency? What's my trending frequency? And the card that came out when we asked that question was, I hear synonymous with this bliss card. It was the 9 of Cups. Satisfaction, fulfillment, wish fulfillment, happiness, bliss. Yes, baby, there's more bliss in this. There's more bliss in this for me. The bottom of the deck right here, just these cards fell down and it says guidance. I don't know what else is there. I'm putting them back. So we have bliss in this, okay? Looking like that 9 of Cups that came out. Now, when I asked the question, what's my dominant, I asked what's my dominant vibration, what's my trending frequency? And then 9 of Cups came out, and at the bottom of the deck, we had the Empress. That love and creating, mothering energy. Like, I've been a mother for a while now, and that's a very important thing that means a lot to me. Plus, I love my mommy, and my mommy was on my brain this morning. 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment, looking a lot like this bliss. And then we have alchemy and choices coming out. Hits from the bong, like Cheech and Chong. Take another rip for me. Okay, the choices. What choices are you making? Okay, bliss comes as you acknowledge the choices. Who cares if the glass is half empty or half full? I got a glass. I'm good. I could always put some more in there. Not a problem. Okay, I've got choices. I've been sitting in bliss. This is my predominant vibration, frequency. This is what's trending in me. Okay. Choices. Got choices. Choices and decisions. Okay. And I hear consequences and repercussions. Which way will you look at this today? Okay. Who cares if the glass is half full or half empty? I got a glass. Hello, I got a glass. Got my own glass. It's in my 2 hands. I got my own glass. What am I going to put in it? I heard, what am I going to put in it? It could have air. It could have water. It could have juice. It could have alcohol. It could have soda. It could have tea. It could Sprite. It could have orange soda. Orange Fanta. Whose favorite drink is orange Fanta? Future love letter. I love you. To the future me, the future we, the future that, the future it, the future was, the future can, the future is, the future do, the future be of me. I love you. So the difficult moment set in, and we allowed it. We embraced where we were. We allowed it. We flowed with it. We allowed the energy to flow. Okay, somebody here, you can feel what I'm talking about, honey. You've been through it too. Okay, you've been through it too, but you've raised your vibration, and then it hit, and it was like, whoa. There's no holding these waters back. We're gonna let it flow. Just release and let it flow. Okay, so you released. Then you could relax and let it flow some more. Had to release it first. Okay. With that, sending I love you to the future self, the future experience, the future all that is, knowing that right now is the shit that the frequency took yesterday. So if that's true, then what can we put on our frequency so it can turn into the shit that it takes tomorrow? Because tomorrow becomes today, and I'm always living right now. So that could be really fun. Yay. All right. What else? Creation, partner, sex, magic. We're going to do it together. I heard we're going to do it together. Let's do it together. Shall we do it together? I found bliss by myself. But I have a choice. And I love you. So how about let's do it together? One more off the top. It makes magic. I could do magic, baby. I'll perform a trick for you. And don't be surprised if your hands is dripping wet when we're done. Okay, alignment is there. Just saying, that's what I'm seeing in the cards. Hello. Alignment, magic. Okay, what's at the bottom of the deck? Oh man, this is good. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? I don't know, can you? Because I can. I can feel it. Okay, bottom of the deck. Wow. It's flipped over. You don't want to show it's at the bottom of the deck. You know why? Because we ain't looking there no more. They said leave it just like it is. I'm like, all right then. Let's get the Caroline Myers archetype cards out next. See what's coming out. And then these messages. Because after these messages, we'll be right back. Yeah. All right. Let's see. What do we have coming out in this message at this time? With this timelessness. When did you find it? What's the day? Yeah. Those comments are going to come in way late. And it's going to tickle the heck out of me. Every time. All right. Let's see. What else do we have in this message? 2 more shuffles. And now I hear the song, It's a Beautiful Morning, ba-da-ba. I think I'll go outside for a while. Oh. Prostitute. This is interesting because I'm just looking at the energy of the picture. Because in the past, we looking at bliss. Honey, you were in your bliss covered in money, laying in your bed naked, enjoying your wealth, your health. Your bliss. All right. Why is the Alchemy and Choices card here? Because the Midas. I got the Midas touch. Everything I touch turns to gold. Yeah. Oh, sugar. I got the Midas touch. Baby, let me touch your body and your soul. Okay, let's see. What's with the future love letter? I love you. Gossip. I'm going to tell you about it. Hold on, girl. Did you hear what I heard? See, what I had heard was, this is what I heard. Did you know that? Did you hear that? Did you find out? Did anybody tell you? Well, guess what? And then you know what else? But don't go tell them, because you know they ain't going to want to hear that. Okay. Give me 1 second. All right. The gossip. Talking. Tell about it. It's just a memory. What else? The detective. Hold on. You're going to discover some more stuff in a minute here. I heard you're going to find out who's talking. Okay, come and talk about it. Listen, what's going to happen is you're going to be looking for signs. You know you got the Midas touch. You've been spreading some stories for yourself. I heard you've been spreading some stories for yourself. You're going to keep looking for the evidence of it. Okay, what's going to be discovered is a sex magic partner. Sex magic. With the creation partner. You're going to have a magic. Come along and ride on a fantastic voyage. Who likes me dancing? Somebody likes the way I twist my hips. Okay, the priest with alignment. I love this. Hold on, let me sit down for a minute. The priest with alignment. Look at the way that's protecting. Interesting. There's this protective energy. The masculine energy is protecting the feminine energy. There's a magical alignment. When these two come together in this sex magic, honey, a magical alignment is created. Well, let's see what happens when we get together and do this. Interesting. I wonder what will happen when we get together and do that. Remember, we're not looking at anything on the bottom of the deck. Ain't nothing there. Ain't nothing there. There ain't nothing there. What's at the bottom of this? The Hermit. Time alone. I don't feel so right. Oh, this reminds me of the crying morning. And then it reminds me of the decision that was made. And we have the choices here. The decision was made. I got a glass. Who cares if it's half empty or half full? I got my own glass. It fills back up. Wait, no, fill that back up too. Yeah, to fill that back up too. Oh, look at my baby. Just cute. Oh, little baby. My little baby. Just cute. Oh, okay. What else do we have? Another drink. Please and thank you. Okay. Hey, lady. Hey, lady. Let me tell you why I can't live my life without you. Oh, baby. Okay. Every time I see you walking by, I cannot breathe. But you don't notice me by the time you leave. I must make you understand. I want to be your man. I want to be your man. I want to be your man. You know I can. I want to be your man. Hey. I heard Upset the Whole Market come out as a girl and sing that song. Hey, okay. All right. What else do we have? What else do we have? I heard what we have is just a touch of love. A little bit. Just a little bit. With just a touch of love. Oh, what cards are here? Breaking points and rejection came out of the deck. I heard we're putting it back. Oh, they thought that rejecting you would break you. You thought that when you rejected yourself, you were broken. Oh, you learned a whole new deal about that, though. Okay. What else do we have here? Let's see. I heard where it lays is where it speaks. Where it lays is where it speaks. What do we have? We have pain and chasing. Hey, tell him, I wanna, yeah, I want that, baby. Okay, listen, chasing. One thing you figured out is chasing. It's painful. I am not chasing. I'm not interested in chasing. Turn me back to chasing. What else? What else we got? What else on the table? What we got for you? What we got for you today? What else is coming out? Memories. We already sang that. We already spoke that word. Painful memories of chasing. Painful memories from chasing. Chasing caused painful memories. And love. Looking for love in all the wrong places. I've looked for love. Nope. I look for love in the bottom of the bottle. Found the bottom's always dry. Okay. That didn't work. Somebody was drinking. I've been drinking. Who been drinking? All right, Shiante. Let me see what we got coming out. Somebody been drinking. Okay. Distracted, sidetracked, change delays. Well, those memories about pain, they came from chasing or whatever. Yeah, that was a distraction. I heard pick those up and put those over there. You could just throw them out. Oh, okay. Now that that's out of the way, now that that's done, what else do we have? What else do we have? What else is here? Okay. Foundation in reverse. Gossip. Do you know she went against everything we ever been told? Do you know he's doing shit that I never seen nobody do it before? Do you know they think they could do things their own way? Do you know that she thought she could, and what do you know she did? Good job. You thought you could, and guess what? You did. I think I can. Just like the little choo-choo train that thought you could. You think you could. You thought you could. Oh, the foundation in the family. Established family security. Somebody's like, I ain't never seen that. Established family security. Oh, the only place I've seen that is in my own home. I heard on my own home, somebody's like, wow, they're doing really good. They're doing really good right now. Look at them. They're over there doing really good right now. Somebody here is like, yeah, you're seeing that. Or somebody is talking about, you're doing really good right now. Are we going to throw this card on the floor too? They said, no, it can stay there. What? Someone's walking through the door. Who do we have with this? I heard Grandpa Lee. Who's Grandpa Lee? Grandpa Lee? Oh, shit, you're a grandpa now, dude? Yeah, I've been a grandpa. Oh, dang. Okay, that's what's up. All right, so let's see. So Grandpa Lee been a grandpa for a while. But it's good to see you. Apology. I apologize. You can blame it on me. Say it's my fault. All right. What else do we have here? Grandpa Lee came through. Are you sitting? You staying? I'll just have a seat over here on the sofa. All right. Grandpa Lee gonna have a seat on the sofa. Commitment. I apologize. Marriage, promises, infidelity. I apologize. Will you please take me back? I apologize. Will you please take me back? Wow. Wow. Okay. What else? We're going to have to put this hair up in a minute, y'all. It's thick. It's fucking thick. It's like I got a whole blanket. I got a whole shawl. Yeah, a cape. Yeah, a whole cape on. Oh, Lord. I'm going to move it off my back of my neck. Boundaries, no. Drawing the line, enough. I apologize, baby. Can I please come back? No. That's exactly how I saw it. I apologize, baby. Can I please come back? No. That's what I saw. No. Can't come back no more. And that could have had you bawling your head off. Just because you tell folks no and say you can't come back no more. And you got to say to them, hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. And if his name is Jack, or if it's Jacqueline or Jack Hay, yeah, 50,000 points. Why so many fucking points? Just, okay. Bitterness and open heart. I was just angry. I was so resentful. And now my heart is open. Please, please, baby, please. Let me come back. I love you. I promise I'm coming with my heart open this time. No, I've had enough. I've drawn the line and you crossed that bitch. So stay. Sit, boo-boo, sit. I heard. Okay. What else? Heart fog and loyalty. But guess what? It stayed in the deck. It didn't come out. There's this part of you that you won't let show that wants to say, okay. All right, come on, let's see what it do. Let's see what it do this time. What you gonna do this time? Let me see what else. Shallow, hollow, empty boredom. You're like, I'm done with this. I'm done with this. This is not got anything for me. That's why the boundaries are there, saying no. This is a timeless reading. So where it applies in your timeline, that's where it applies. Or whatever, right? One day. Someday. Oh, someday. The one you let me out through. I don't know how the fuck she go, but you know what song it is. Someday, somewhere, another time. Oh, I heard rainbow footsteps. Okay. Candy kisses. Candy kisses on the toes. Somebody likes to kiss somebody's toes. Okay. Where did this start off at? It started off with your bliss. It started off with making choices. It started off with sending love to the future, even though there was some difficulties. It started off with, oh, boom, that makes this creation partnered happen, this sex magic. You're going to learn more about it, okay? And then that leads to magic alignment with the priest energy, yeah, where the masculine wants to be there. I want to be your man. And yes, okay, I want to be your man. I heard I'm so tired of this toxic masculinity. And I heard I'm so tired of being alone. I'm so tired of being alone. Won't you help me, girl, just as soon as you can? Yeah, I found it. The stuff for my tattoo. I know where it was. I couldn't find it a minute ago, but I found it now. All right. That thing was feeling dry as heck. A new ink. All right. So there was an energy here about you using your magical choices, sending some love to the future. And then it shows up with magic. It's been important. I feel like this is an energy that's talking about what you've had to do to get here. So this could be something that you really know already. Yeah, I feel like this could be something that you really know already. Some of you are in the middle, in the thick of this right now. All right. Anything else out of this deck? I heard no. Whoa, lusting is at the bottom of the deck. Forbidden, non-committal sexual energy is at the bottom of the deck. Here, lusting. She ain't got nothing on but some underwear set. All she wearing is her underwear. And why is she hugging the curtain like that? Girl, why you hugging that curtain when I'm standing right here? What are you doing? Why are you hugging the curtain? I'm standing right here. You over there hugging your curtain. And I'm sitting right here. Okay, hold on. Here's the thing. Somebody here, is that what the masculine energy been doing? Sitting there? Oh, I'm so tired of being alone. Have you seen her? Tell me, have you seen her? Why did she have to leave and run away? Oh, yeah. Whoa, 'cause I've been used to having someone to lean on, and I'm lost. Baby, I'm lost. Oh, pop, pop, pop. Pop, pop, pop. Okay, the lusting card. Oh, I'm fine over here, thanks. But did you, in reality, they wanting it too? I heard they wanting it too. They wanting it too. Okay. But somebody said no, because it ain't no more here for me. You know what? It's like that fly by night sexual encounter just doesn't quite do it for me. Pardon? Is that what's going on here? I can see it. I can see it. Okay. Can you feel it though? Because I can feel it and I can see it. Okay. Let's get into the supernatural tarot and see what else is coming out in this here message. I just felt like this reading was calling to my spirit. I was sitting there enjoying myself, relaxing and winding from a hard day of doing some art. Such a difficult day. Oh, such a hard day today. I had to decide which shade of green was going to be best to make this tree. I had to make a 3D tree today. I had to decide which shade of greens was going to be best. Okay, it was such a difficult day today making art. Okay. All right, here we go. What's the message? Oh, because you've been sitting in bliss and you've been covered in this. You've been feeling good. Somebody is upset. They bitter. They're angry. They're hurtful. They ain't got nothing but hurt words. You know why? Because they fucked up on a marriage. They could have married your ass. I was going to marry that girl. I was going to marry that girl. Have you seen her? Got me locked up. They won't let me out. They won't let me out. Locked up. Somebody locked the fuck up. They can't come out. Whoops. Whoops. Whose fault is that? And whose fault is that? Who got you? Who got who locked up? You got you locked up. I didn't get locked up. That's your fault. Who did it? Who did it? I didn't do it. You did it. You called the police, fool. What? Four of Swords. And now somebody been locked up. You need some time out, sir, ma'am, sham, damn. You need some time out. Have a seat. Have a seat. Sit. Have a long, hard sit and think about what you done did now. Because I'm over here. I'm happy. Somebody over here got locked up. Messing around with the prostitute. I just saw that. 5 of Pentacles. Got 5 years. Somebody got 5 years. They got locked up. They got 5 years coming. I heard they think they could go running. The Sun, and they is not happy about it. Everything that came out in the light, they wish they could shove that shit back in the dark. You can't. Oh, they're so pissed that the truth has come out. They are so freaking pissed that the truth has come out. Oh, yeah. They don't like it not one little bit. They can't stand this. The truth is plain as day. Somebody got 5 years locked up. They won't let them out. Yeah. Somebody was in a prison of a marriage. They married the wrong person. They've been locked up for 5 years. Somebody finally is breaking free, or they know exactly that's what they need to do. But look, Four of Swords, they thought they would never get caught. They thought they would never get caught. Somebody thought they would never get caught. So here's the thing. Anywhere where you did shit guiltily, you thought that you would never get caught. I want to say this to you too. That affects your vibration. It's extremely vibration lowering, because now you're sitting with shame and guilt and all those ugly feelings. And what we were talking about is you're in a bliss vibration right now. And then so what happens if you're in a bliss vibration and then somebody come around with this kind of energy? Maybe it's not you, right? But maybe somebody come around with this kind of energy. It doesn't flow. It doesn't mix. Like oil and water, it don't mix. Or even oils of different densities. Maybe you're both oil. Maybe you're both oil, baby, but you're different densities of oils. And therefore, it don't mix. Okay. All right. So, yeah, somebody bitter. Oh, they don't like that at all. They don't like it at all. At all. Because now their heart is open and receptive. Because why? They had some time. Somebody got a big timeout. Somebody got a timeout. Sit your ass down and timeout. Yeah, now they want what is, the door has been sealed to that, honey. They don't just come open the door at the prison just because you want to get out. That's the problem here. It does not just come out. But somebody here, your heart is open now. Your heart is open. Why? Because you went through these cycles. Okay, here's the thing. You might have started it off somewhere where you were feeling some pain. Maybe it was because you had that commitment. You know what I'm saying? You've been thinking about a commitment that's over. Somebody that's not here no more. Somebody that's gone. Somebody's not around no more. Yeah. Unhappy about some things that you learned. Okay. About what somebody has done. About what you've done and how you got here. That's okay. It serves a purpose. Okay. Even the release of the tears. Even the release of the tears serves a purpose. Okay. Somebody's heart will be open once they've lost an opportunity. Somebody's heart will be open once they've lost an opportunity. Either way, you've attained a certain level of alignment. You've attained a certain level of alignment because you made certain choices. Instead of focusing on whether it was half full or half empty, you started focusing on the fucking glass that you held in your hands. Okay, what is that? It's clearly symbolizing something. What's it symbolizing for you? I've got myself to remind me of love. I've got my mind and my heart. Somebody here I see too, you walked away from what your foundations were. This is not the way you were raised to be. You had to figure this shit out eventually. It took some time. It took some rhythm. It took some rhyme. You had to get the hang of it because the first time you did, you fell flat on your face. But then after that, you started to find a little bit of grace. Hey. Okay. There were some things you couldn't see about your own foundation, about the own beginnings, about your own creation and the way you were raised to be. And here's the thing, somebody's talking about it. Talking about how you look at her over there talking about herself in the mirror, telling her all these beautiful things in the mirror. Somebody is seeing you and they're thinking that shit is fucking weird. Look at her. How weird is she? She's sitting there. She's sitting there in the mirror writing love letters to herself. She's weird. She's weird. Something's off with that one. She's special. She all right in the mind. She crazy. She rich. The way I was talking to that dog that one day, I was having a whole telepathic conversation with this dog, trying to channel these messages for its owner before I realized what the fuck was happening, but I was doing it because it's so strong. And I honestly told my friend, said, she rich, ain't she? Because the way I was talking to the fucking dog. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. Shut up. What? No, I'm not. Yes, I am. What are you? Are you rich? Let me talk about it. Boundaries? Okay, what's up? Sending a love letter. I am. That's what matters. I heard I am. That's what matters. Sending all my love to you. Okay. Sending my love to you. Praying that you are home. Sealing it with a kiss. Sending my love. Okay, with the boundaries, we have the Knight of Pentagrams. No, and you maintaining that shit. Oh, yellow eyes energy up in here. Yeah, you maintaining that shit. Azazel. If you want certain things to be a certain way, you have boundaries so you can meet those goals. You figure that out. You stay true to yourself and you make a decision that you're not going with the foundation you were given. I set the boundary here for the past. The past cannot pass this line, you see. Okay, the past cannot pass this line. The past can only come this far. That's it. That's as far as it goes. I heard the butt stops here. That's it. Okay, so you are the karmic cycle breaker in your family. Yeah, you're the one that breaks the chains. You're the chain breaker. Yeah, it's gonna stop somewhere. Somebody got to be the one to not allow it, to do it differently, to change the energy. That's you. Hello, how you doing? Me too. We got that in common. It's not so fun, huh? Yeah, I heard it. Sometimes you wonder if it's even worth mentioning. You just keep that shit to yourself anymore. I ain't really trying to invite no more. I heard I've been doing this for a while, though. Yeah, it's not about clout, baby. We're not saying it for clout, are we? We're not saying it for clout. It's more of a self-recognition and a self-awareness, I heard. Okay. Saying no to anybody or anything from the past where you're giving your wealth away to another in bliss. Ignorance is bliss, they say. Ignorance is bliss. Okay, somebody thought they had some bliss in this. All they had was some ignorance at the end of the day. Didn't know, but they were happy. They were happy. You were happy. This fool, if they would have known what they know now, they would have let you stay in love with them. But nah, they had to go on and push you away. You had to go on and push you away. Now they upset. Well, see, my feelings used to run so deep for you, but they just don't do that no more. Those feelings just aren't here anymore. Yeah, I was. Knight of Goblets. You know, this would be, it's funny. It's like, this is like the last drink. It's like, this is the last drink. This is the last drink. You set them boundaries and they want to come after your kids. What the heck? You set them boundaries and they want to come after your kids. You set the boundaries and they didn't think that you were going to stick to your goals. But you did. You did with a strong determination. It's time to cheers this, okay? There's a celebration happening here because something came back around. And guess what? What you found was it just didn't have that effect on you no more. It had no control on you. It didn't do what it used to do. That don't work. That don't work. And it's because you had healed so much. You addressed so much of this in yourself. You found your bliss. I heard you covered yourself in it. Instead of throwing your money everywhere else, you covered yourself with it. But think about money symbolically. Your energy, your love, your focus. Yeah. Let's see how fast that one burns itself out. Okay, what else? With the one day, someday, somewhere, another time. Let's see how fast that one burns itself out. Is that what you ask yourself? Let's see how fast that one burns itself out. How long is this going to last? How long is it going to last for this to shift? You know it's going to have to burn out someday. You know it's going to have to burn out someday. Your feelings just ain't the same no more. That shit just don't work the same like it used to. You don't play the game the same way. With the one day, we have Rowena, the high priestess, and you know it. You know it. You know it. One day. One day this is going to all be over with. One day this is just a memory of the past. Where did I see the Wheel of Fortune at? Right here. It's already on the table. Yeah. Your heart is ready for the new beginning. You're ready. You're ready for this new beginning, for the new cycles. You say, one day I will be in a commitment. One day I will have a marriage. You will commit. I will sign a contract. I will make that deal. You know that this is just a life challenge. I heard you don't even got to take it one day at a time. You could just take it this next little segment, this next little piece of life, this next little slice of life of this, the next little slice of this day. You can take it one slice at a time. You can take it one bite at a time. Okay, just take it one bite at a time, because that shit was a pain in the ass, but it showed you the truth that hurt like a bee and set you free. And here's the thing. You knew that one day somebody would be so upset because they had you. They had you. Taking that back down to the physical and with another person level. Like somebody, you knew they would be upset one day because they had you. But guess what? They lost you. They did lose you. Somebody did not want to commit. They didn't get it. So when they come around, you're like, no. And the thing is, so this is Garth. He's a hunter. He's a hunter. And even after he gets turned into a vampire, he's still a hunter, and he only eats animal. But before all that, he's a hunter for a very long time. He's your cocky, think he's all that big old geek who is brave as heck and funny as heck. And here's the thing. He's looking at Azazel here saying nope, because so this looks like you, when somebody, you haven't spoke to this person, you have the Two of Swords, you haven't spoke to this person, then they show up. You could be out having a drink. You could be buying some bottled water to take home. You could be at the freaking McDonald's drive-thru getting you a soda. I don't know where you could be. You could be at a buffet serving yourself a drink. You could be sitting at a 5-star fine dining establishment. Or you could be at the Sizzler, because somebody, that's your 5-star fine dining establishment. Oh my God. Okay. Somebody's at Buca de Beppo. I heard that. And somebody's favorite spot is TGI Fridays. But you see this one, you're having your drink, and they're like, oh, there you are. It's like as soon as they see you, you see their old yellow eyes burning from across the room. And you just remember who and what you are. That could be very disturbing, but you don't show it. This is somebody you ain't seen from a minute. They feel like they're coming in to get something to happen, but you already know what they're talking about. You know they hurt, they're disappointed. You know why? Because they've been left out in the cold. From what? From the marriage, from the commitment, from the promises, from the fidelity, from the long-term deal that you were looking at with them. They miss it. And so, this is not the time. Someday, somewhere, another time, not here. And not here. Not here. It's at the bottom of the deck here. The Queen of Goblets, Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, feminine energy. This is you being psychic, though. I don't care what zodiac sign you are. But this is you being psychic. This is you being intuitive. This is you being aware. This is you using your spiritual abilities to perceive these energies when folks present in your life. It's almost like you saw that you were going to bump into somebody at some point. You didn't know how it was going to happen, or you just could tell somebody was thinking about you, but you ain't talked to this person in a minute, and then boom, they show up. And for some of you, it is somebody from your past, and they haven't seen you in a long time, right? They have had a chance to miss you. And maybe this heartbreak, this 3 of Swords that they're telling you about ain't got shit to do with you. Could be what they've been going through until they bump back into you. This is what it feels like. And you're saying to yourself, wow, you are married? You're saying to yourself, oh, wow, you're married? I had a feeling you were married somewhere. And they were. Somebody's going to be pissed because the evidence that they were married. Okay, Jasmine, I hear you. She's like, I'm sorry, lady. I lied to you about being married. Okay, I hear you. I hear you. Go sit your ass on the sofa too. Go sit over there by Lee. Grandpa Lee. Somebody here is sorry. Somebody is grandpa who's sorry that he brought a lot of that energy into the family, I heard. Either way, they're talking about you because you to change this stuff up. You're different than you used to be. You're just happy. You're just happy. You just don't care. You don't GAF about whatever is going on out there. You're just living your best life. You know that no matter what comes your way, the way you use your choices is what really matters. And you use them in a way that you're very confident in. You use your choices in a way that you know is positive toward your future. Oh, man, this is like when, don't tell my daughter, okay. I took a walk yesterday to go have a drink right up the street here, a block away. And she doesn't like me walking around, but I went and took a walk. And do you know, so in Vegas, there are places where you can't smoke inside, but there are a lot more places where you can. And so I would sit down and I played a little bit, and then I decided I was going to go play over there. I went over there to play, and I just had my stuff sitting out. I didn't even reach to light up or nothing. I'm just playing my machine. And the man next to me said, why you got to come over here and smoke? Could you please not smoke? Excuse me? It took me a minute. Anyways, we got into this whole thing about how I'm legally allowed to smoke. This is a smoking bar. What are you talking about? And then he got really loud and stuff like that. And so the whole time I'm thinking to myself, just keep it cool, Melinda. This is weird, but just keep it cool. And I did. I spoke back. I spoke firmly, but I did not raise my voice. I didn't call no names. I didn't call nobody out their name. None of that stuff. And but he raised his voice quite a bit. He did. He raised his voice quite a bit. And at the end of the day, once it was all said and done, the manager came over and apologized, and he ended up moving down. We had a little bit of discussion about rights. I'm like, I'm within my full legal rights to sit here and smoke the cigarette. What are you talking about? You can't tell me I can't smoke. I'm like, this is crazy. And he's like, you should show some respect. You are over there just fine. Why do you have to come over here and smoke? I was like, well, first off, I haven't even lit one up, but you're making me want to light one up right now. And the thing of it is, then he's going to accuse me of being disrespectful. I said, when have I been disrespectful? I've not raised my voice to you, called you out your name, or done anything else off. If anything, you're being disrespectful because I'm a lady. You have no business yelling at me. I'm not your lady. You have a lot of audacity right now. It's absolutely ridiculous the way you're talking to me right now. It is ridiculous. I said, well, thank you for acknowledging that. He ended up moving down the way. The manager came and apologized. So there's this energy here. Is that something that's going on here? And the thing that I left it at this, I said, this dude must be going through something. Is that what's going on here? You didn't see this coming and somebody was going through something and then they did just lash out on you. They just lash out on you, but you standing there calm, cool, and collected. Like, little do you know, I could fuck you up because that's death right there. And that's Rowena. She's the most powerful witch in the world. And that's death. In charge of death. Not a Grim Reaper. She's in charge of the Grim Reapers. And this person is over here just going off like, dude, you have no idea who you're fucking with. I could tear you up, eat you for breakfast right now if I wanted. I don't care what kind of a monster you are. But you're just being cool. You're just being cool. You're just being cool. Is there somewhere where you wanted to become that way? And now you're finding yourself stepping into that energy? You've gotten a lot better keeping your cool. Yeah, Garth is really good at that too. He knows how to maintain a level head in the middle of attack and all kinds of crazy stuff that happens. So, yeah, let me see what else we have coming out. Yeah, because I see this experience here that you don't see coming, and somebody's been going through some things. They're not freaking happy about what they're getting. They've been missing something or someone. They're not happy at all. And just their luck, they thought that they can go off on you. But they don't know what you're about. They don't know who they bumped into. You're going to tell them something right quick. They're not going to expect it coming. And I just see you saying calm, cool, and collected. And that could trigger them even more. I'm just glad that man got up and walked away, because at one point I thought I was going to be in a fist fight with this little short midget who was big around than my own father was, and that's not small. I'm like, oh Lord, please don't make me punch this midget in his neck, in his chest. Oh boy. Anyways, oh boy. So funny thing is this dude gets up, but right before he leaves, the lady sitting right next to me lit up her cigarette. What do you know? I'm like, why you didn't tell her nothing? She's sitting here smoking a cigarette. See, everybody here smokes. This is a bar. If you're that sensitive to smoke, why are you coming to a smoking bar? There are plenty of non-smoking bars and establishments in Las Vegas. Why don't you visit one of those? It's almost like the time the dude didn't want to get bumped in his back as he walked through the crowded ass bar. I'm like, dude, you're kidding, right? You make me want to go push you out of your chair right now. Or the guy that's like, you're being too loud. Dude, you're yelling at me. At least I'm just having a conversation like everybody else in the bar at whatever volume I want to. You're the only one mad, and you're yelling at me like I'm your child. I am not your child, sir. I don't know you. Okay. What is this? You've got the modest touch. So they want to see if they could disrupt that. Because when you're in your high vibes, when you're in your bliss, oh man, that Empress energy is all that. And they're going through something. And they can see your bliss all over your face. It's written all over your face. You ain't got to say a word. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's written all over your face. You feel great. You ain't got to say a word. You just trying to enjoy your drink. Somebody going through some shit. They think they can attack you with it. You just stirred up somebody's demons. They could tell you're an angel. They don't even know why they pissed off, but they decide they want to fuck with you. When this happens, I don't care who this is. You just remember who you are and what you know, and don't let nobody take you out your chosen character. Don't let nobody take you out of who you decided to be. And who you decided to be was this love and peace and happiness, bliss energy. That's what you do. Who you decided to be today in this energy. Some shit could come up. It could start off with you having a good cry. It could start off with that. You could have shifted your shit. Maybe you're the one who's going through some shit today and you just want to go the fuck off on somebody. Watch out if that's you. Before you pop off at the mouth at somebody, you might want to focus on the fact that you don't know who the fuck you're talking to and what they could do or what they know or what they might say that will hurt even more deeper to your soul. I heard, yeah. So you don't know who you're dealing with. You don't know what they know. You don't know what they might say. You don't know how that could affect you. So before you go out there talking shit to folks in the street, you might want to watch out. One of the men who was sitting on the other side, who also was a smoker, had a bit of a conversation with me. Said, I was sitting here smoking the whole time. You never said a word to me. Yeah, you're a man. Why would he say something to you? I'm a woman. Of course he's going to try to say something to me. But the wrong one. So which one are you? Which role are you playing in this? Is somebody trying to trigger the fuck out of you, or are you triggered the fuck off? And you might go say something to the wrong motherfucker. She could be a psychic motherfucking teacher, a psychic teacher, a healer, somebody who's a public speaker, somebody who's a freaking teacher, a priest, a guru, a psychic, a spiritual leader. You know, fuck around and say something to the wrong person. Somebody fuck around and say something to the wrong person. But what you know is there's nothing more powerful than your bliss. Even in that moment, I can't even lie. Like my body was shaking like this after that man was talking shit to me. It took me a good beer and a half to calm that down. And I sure did have me a beer and a half after that because I was already halfway through my first one. Now I brought my happy ass home. But it took me a minute to calm down. But I never acted out of character. And the whole time I just kept reminding myself, sometimes when your energy is so bright, you're going to attract the opposite, right? You need to be prepared for that, folks. They don't tell you that when they talk about, oh, everybody should go through this great spiritual awakening, become an empowered being. I mean, have I ever really prepared you and warned you for the fact that, hey, by the way, when you become this bright and powerful, those who are not will be highly attracted to your light, and they might try to throw you off your game. They might have something to say that, but you folks gonna get some feelings about that. You can trigger the fuck out of people. Yes, actually, I have warned you about that with the devil card. They said, well, every time that devil card came out for a couple months, I kept telling you, once you've healed your trigger, once you've removed the trigger, you often become the trigger for the other. You often become the trigger for the other. Yeah. So often when you are no longer triggered, when you heal the trigger, you become the trigger for the other person. So once you're not running from your devil no more, now you got your shadow in check, and now you know how to use that bitch like a tool in your toolbox and pull it out when it's convenient and beneficial, when it makes sense. Then somebody else will be triggered by you. But prior to that, you were the one triggered. You were the one triggered. And once you figured out your triggers, now others become triggered by you. And so there's that energy coming up. And part of the thing is now you must apply what you learned. Now you must apply what you had learned through your own. So it's that. And then this is reminding me of some conversations I had with a few of you. It's like, you know, when you first said no to that one who thought that they were in control of you, when you first put your foot down, say no, open up the door and let them walk through and don't come back in type of shit, or, you know, whatever it was, and whatever way you asserted a boundary, it'll be the first time, but it definitely won't be the last time. Because guess what? It's like going to the gym, baby. You got to pump that iron to get stronger. And then we're not talking about your physical body, because it takes so much for you to finally build up the personal energy to finally build up those boundaries. You figured it out because in the past, maybe you didn't. Maybe in the past, you were just giving that shit away. Maybe in the past you were giving that shit away. Now, I just, because the prostitute card is out here, I just got to give up to the sex workers out there. Because let me tell you, there's two things about them. One, they feel a need. They feel a need, and I'm not trying to fill it. So thank you for filling the need, because somebody got to do it. Okay. And then the other thing is they understand the value of something that other people just give away all the fucking time. That it has value, and they don't have no problems, no shame with making sure that they receive their value for it. So I just want to say that. I don't know what your personal opinions are, and my personal opinions are not law. This is a personal opinion, whatever reason it wanted to come out here. Let's go back to the message. What is this? The Tower card, oppression, the Wawalak. Two folks yoked at the neck. Two folks yoked at the neck. We're going to put it back. Did you feel stuck to somebody? Did you feel stuck to somebody? Was it the two sides of yourself both feeling stuck for being with yourself? Did being with you used to feel like torture? Did being with you used to feel like hell? Or was it being with them? Or was it both? I heard, because at the end of the day, who was the one that decided to be with them? Okay. Interesting, but you could never truly get to one another. There was only so much you could do together, because you know what? Those yokes around your neck, they don't let you go away, and they don't let you come closer. They just make you say where the fuck you are. Interesting. So both under some sort of restriction here. Interesting. So both parties was restricted in the past in some sort of way. It was a blissful connection. You overcame something. Recognition. Somebody here recognizes after they had time to realize, to sit and think with something, after they had time to lay and contemplate, to meditate, they prayed for forgiveness. They prayed for sorry. I'm sorry. So sorry. There's some recognition that they were right. Somebody recognized that they were right, or you were right. You know which side of this experience you're on. Somebody was happy to throw all their money at you, and then they wanted to come back and try to talk shit about you for the money that they decided to give you. Well, you know, she's a fucking gold digger. Fuck you, bitch. Ain't nobody gold digging over here. I heard you decided you wanted to throw your money all over me. Nobody asked you for nothing, I heard. Okay. I didn't ask you for nothing. I might have saw that you was going to do shit for me, but I didn't ask you for nothing. I heard, but I didn't ask you for nothing. Listen, after you decided to, I heard, apologize to yourself. This is now saying when you decided to apologize to yourself for anywhere where you entertained some stuff that was not healthy for you, and you gave so much of your energy to something because you thought it was your happiness, but really you were playing a fool. Everybody plays a fool sometimes. And you realize, like, you know what, I owe myself an apology. I don't know what you're talking about, but I ain't looking for your apology. I need to apologize to myself. You can do anything you did unless I allow you to. What? Okay. You've been sitting in some bliss, so you've been making different choices. You've been sending love to your future self, to your future partner, to your future life, to your bank account balances, to your products, your holdings, your resources, and your assets. Yes, to the people in your life, to the experiences that you have. Something's coming up for you. You're finding an alignment. But in the past, it's been a different thing. One day, somebody says, one day I will heal from this pain. And I know one day I'll meet somebody who gets me. My perfect partner. I heard my perfect partner. Somebody here, you've been knowing that. You know that one day you have your partner. You'll find that masculine energy or whatever. They want to come in and play protector and be there to cover your grace. I heard to cover your grace. Okay. I don't know if we want them to cover our grace. Do we want them to cover our grace? Okay. With the commitment in the Five of Pentacles, we have the Fool card, and I picked it up from the floor in reverse. We got other cards on the floor. If I don't pick them up, I'm going to forget that they're on the floor. OMG. These were on the floor. Hold on, let's look at these one more time, because these were on the floor, because this is the memories of how you distracted yourself and caused yourself pain for chasing a motherfucker. That's what I heard. That's what we threw on the floor. Is that that's what the pain came from? Pain came from memories. That's why you were crying. The pain came from memories of how you allow yourself to be distracted trying to chase after somebody. You're throwing all your bliss down their way, throwing all your magical energy over there, and prostituting yourself out trying to get something. Somebody was talking crazy about you. You never asked for shit, but what you did was you gave too much. You made a fool move. I heard you made a fool move. At first, you thought you was winning, but in reality, you realized you made a fool move because that person was not ever planning to commit. Somebody was never planning to commit. You're making choices differently now. Really? Like that? Okay. What else? The Nine of Pentacles. You went out and you became independent and single, doing the damn thing for yourself. That left this person bitter. They was pissed. They were pissed. How dare you go be happy, sexy, and single by yourself? You can only be happy and sexy next to me. If you ain't next to me, I don't ever want to see you happy without me. That's somebody's vibe. I don't ever want to see you happy with somebody else. Ooh, I literally had somebody tell me that. I never want to see you happy with somebody else. Well, then you better not look over here. You're going to hurt yourself. I heard, don't watch yourself. Show them what you're working with. What? Four of Swords. They're going to be thinking about it. It's going to be pressing up on them every time they lay in that bed by themselves. Somebody here is going to be pressing up on them every time they lay in their bed by themselves. And the thing is, it's like you might have even have a dream that how their heart is open to you now. How they wish they could, how they wish. If I had one wish, we would be best friends. Love would never end. It would just begin. If I had one wish, one wish, one wish, one wish, one wish. I'm wishing on a star to follow where you are. I'm wishing on a dream to follow what it means. And I wish on all the rainbows that I see. Okay. Oh, and every time they bump into somebody who know both of you together, and they have to ask them, have you seen her? Have you seen her? Have you talked to her? Have y'all started talking back again yet? Oh, that really upsets them. I heard that really upsets them. That triggers the hell out of them. Why do we care? That's none of our fucking business over here. That's what I heard. Why do we care? That ain't none of our fucking business over here. Because you know what? Ace of Pentacles, honey. It's a whole new day. I heard it's a whole new world. Yes. What a wonderful world. I see trees of green. Red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Okay. 3 of Wands in reverse. You ain't seen them because you didn't expect nothing else good to come from them. They didn't know where you were at. Any foundation you thought you had there, well, not so much. Not so much. They didn't want to see you neither. You knew nothing good was coming from it, so you weren't worried about it. You stayed true to yourself and you stuck with your decision. You made a decision, then you stuck with it, okay? What else? You healed. You healed. You said no. You stayed the course. You put your action behind your words and you went for your dreams. And now you're closer to your dreams. And I'm getting higher, closer to my dreams. Sometimes we just have to let it all out. Closer to my dreams. Okay, what? Sometimes you just have to let it all out. Can't hold on to it. Sacrifice must be made. Listen, I know you coming up here trying to sweet talk and stuff, but listen, your offer is empty. I have no feelings for you. So yeah, no, I'm just going to have to, I'm just going to have to say no. I'm just going to have to pass on your offer. Thanks, but no thanks. Thanks, but no thanks. Can't go swimming in these waters. This water's just dirty street water anyway. I'm not going swimming in here. I know some folks like to do that shit. We're not naming no names, but that's not for me. Thank you. And somebody really don't like to swim in the ocean water because you don't like the way all that greenery feels on your feet and your ankles and stuff like that. If you put your feet down, because there's a bunch of greeneries. Okay. What? The greenery? Somebody don't like the greeneries. One day. Someday. Ooh, someday. The one you walked away. I don't know. Will be the only one you're wishing for. Okay, 3 of Swords and the 7 of Cups coming out reversed. Well, I'm not a fool for you anymore. Silly of me to think that I could ever have you for my guy. How I love you. How I wanted you. Well, I used to anyways. Foolish of me to go around and brag about the love I found and know you're not there. You're just a lover out to school. And I know that you're going to break my heart if I keep playing this game with you, so I'm good. But I want to be your man. I want to be your man. I want to be your man. Oh, man. I heard, oh, man. What else? The Hierophant's focus on the Eight of Swords. Okay, Hierophant, Eight of Swords, and the Nine of Wands. Almost done. Closer to my dreams. It's the eye of the tiger. It's the thrill of the fight. Moving out to meet the rival of our challenge. What? Okay, listen. The Death card. It's not the Death card. This is the Hierophant. Billy, the Death, she is the Hierophant, which is that teacher energy. What you learned is you can't go focusing on the past because that shit's just going to keep heartbreaking you. You gave it up for a reason. And now you literally have shifted yourself. You don't stay stuck. With the Hierophant here, you've learned to apply the spiritual order to the things. You started a new tradition. Started doing things different. I don't have no more cards here. I don't have no more decks over here. Are you for real? Are you sure? I mean, I have a whole bunch in the room, but I really thought I had some more cards over here. I guess I do. I'm going to go get another deck of cards. Give me a second. What other cards are we going to read with tonight? I heard something's going to talk some stuff. Something's going to talk some sense into you. I heard something's going to talk some sense into you. We need to talk some sense into you. So that means it's time for our beloved revelations. And where is it? What are you? ¿Dónde estás? Porque no te encuentro. ¿Dónde estás? Let's take these. Oh yeah, these be fun. Okay. All right, I'm taking these. I got cards. We're gonna read some more. I got Revelations, and I pulled out all those handmade ones that we were messing with the other day. I just want to throw some more cards and see what else come out on this. Because this message has gone a little bit of everywhere. I see where we've gone into interpersonal relationships clearly, but I also see where we're all in some spiritual stuff. And so I just want to see what else comes out. So let's go to this right here. And then we're going to go into my handmade decks, which are so fun. Those are so fun. I had so much fun doing the readings that I did with them yesterday. Oh my goodness. All right. Hold on. I got to pull up my pants. My pants is falling down. All right. It must have been all that wiggle. I like to see you wiggle for sure. My money don't jiggle. It folds. I like to see you wiggle for sure. Okay. What do we have? What is in this message? What else are you going to show us? What's going on? Finish that up. That's what's going on. Perfect. One last wig. What's the message? What's happening here? Reevaluate, change your perspective, or fucking quit. Shit is going down with your job. Reevaluate, change your perspective, or fucking quit. You don't like what you're doing. So change. Fuck, shit's about to get real. Fuck, you need your people around you. This isn't even my trucker language. This is their trucker language. The cards are written this way, right? It says, don't believe every shitty thought you have. Thoughts can be sneaky, lying bastards. But that stayed in my hand. It didn't come out. We're putting it back. And then what else? This one stayed in my hand too, so we're putting it back. It says rebel because fuck it. That's back in the hand. Okay. So we have two cards that came out. Let's see what else. Ha! Okay. You're giving away your power. You're a badass. Act like it. Stop giving away your power. You're a badass. Act like it. Oh, two flew. You are giving too many fucks. Give zero. Give zero. You are giving too many fucks. Give zero. You are talented and fucking amazing. The world needs your power. Use your voice. Just don't use it for dumb shit. That's it. You know not to use it for dumb shit at this point. You didn't in the past. That's why you have a fucking pain in your past. That's where all this bullshit transpired from. And it took you how long to get out of that mess? I heard. How long did it take you to get out of that mess? Stop sleeping so damn much. Wake up. You're missing some cool shit. Okay, listen, you might need to get out the house. You might need to get out the house and go do something. You need a big fucking hug. Squeeze. You need somebody to squeeze on. Somebody here want to squeeze on you. You're going to be looking for somebody to squeeze on. Take a shot. Make it rain. And with the take a shot, make it rain, I direct your attention back to evidence number E, letter E, with card magic alignment. And I redirect you to the comments we made to the court earlier that it looked like this hand was just dripping wet. Make it rain, baby. All right, let's get these ones out. No, yeah. Make up your damn mind. What you mean? Nope. Yeah. Oh, this is the P and Q oracle. Oh boy, what do we have? Okay, thank you. PP. Because it's literally got a P and a P, a big P and a little P. It's okay to make your. It's okay to blow yourself up. It's okay to be larger than life. It's okay to be bigger than them, even if y'all look the same. And then this side says a peacock. Just because you can see so many things, you got a beautiful crown. You are adorned with your crown. You can see so much. What else? We have another card from P, and it says Grandma's desk. Grandma's desk. You can see a lot. You're tapped in. You record that shit. You get your message out. You let the world know. You tap into your show. You send messages long distance. Somebody uses the CB radio. Trucker Breaker 919. I don't know. Breaker 19. Let's see. We have Fred. And somebody got faded. Bitch, I'm faded. Okay, somebody is listening to that song. And then we have Geometry Dash. Somebody's doing some math here. This math just doesn't add up. These angles are not right. If you don't build this shit right, it's going to fall. It's like you're knowing like some shit just done angle. Somebody's angles just don't add up. You're looking for alignment, okay? Somebody's angles just don't add up. You're looking for alignment. Let's see who is involved in this experience. What else can you show us about this experience? Please and thank you. What else do you have for us? This one's flying out the deck. Aries. I heard fuck that bitch. Because that landed right on top of reevaluate, change your perspective, or fucking quit. Fuck that bitch, I heard. So who's the Aries? If you're Aries, maybe you're the one saying fuck that bitch. Or maybe somebody is saying that about you. Cheers if they are. My glass is empty, but yeah. I got a glass. Fuck it. I got a glass. Who cares if it's empty? I got a glass. So cheers anyway. What else? All the way to the floor. Over there. Come here. Come here, card. Scorpio. And the Scorpio went and landed over by the peacock. So this one wants to go over here. Maybe there's a Scorpio energy here. You dig deep, your crown gets lit. Okay, maybe there's a Scorpio energy over here. Who knows about a Scorpio? Okay, or maybe there's a Scorpio energy over here who just, you see everything, or you saw everything about this Scorpio. So you left the ass on the floor. And then we have Gemini coming out. All zodiac signs on the table. So somebody definitely Gemini energy. You or them. It landed close to me. So maybe there's a Gemini close to you. Can we be friends? Huh? Can I have your number? Can I have your number? Can I have your number? The friend. Friends. How many of us have them? Let's be friends. Ones we can depend on. I want to be friends. Is there an Aries and a Gemini, and now they're making friends, or they want to be friends with you? We have Virgo over here. Fuck, you need your people around you. Just close by that. Virgo, you need your people around you. Baby, let me see what's up. Why? Because we got some stress. Stress landed on you are giving too many fucks. Give 0. Don't stress yourself out. It's all to the heel. I heard it's all to the heel. The me card stayed in my hand. Okay, me and you. Ooh. Let's get away from it all. Okay, with the Pisces neighbor. The Pisces is a neighbor. The neighbor is a Pisces. Okay, whatever that's all about. The child is at the bottom of the deck. So there's some zodiac signs coming out for you. Let's see what else we have coming out of the deck. We're going to get this old school Words of Clarity, the original Words of Clarity deck that I created. All right, let's see. When I first put all those things out of all my different scrapbooks and memes I had created onto cards, they went on these. If your dreams live inside your comfort zone, they would be accomplished. If your dreams live inside your comfort zone, they will be accomplished. You're going to have to get uncomfortable, baby. It's part of the framework. It's part of the geometry. Somebody watched The Incredibles today. That's what the dash card just said, that somebody watched The Incredibles today. If that's you, 20,000 points. Why do they get so many points for watching a freaking cartoon? Okay, because that was a cool cartoon. And you notice how the mom was the one that always had to be so flexible? And daddy just got to break shit and throw shit around. Oh, God. Then there was the one girl who thought that she was invisible, and she became invisible. And then there was the boy who just ran everywhere. Dash. Okay. What else? Oh, so the masculine energy was the runner. Okay. If there's a brother and a sister here, the brother was the runner. Okay. The patience during your wait will prove your readiness. Patience during your wait will prove your readiness. Okay, what else? Foul somebody. Foul, they fouled. Okay. The stress is a foul. The stress proves that you're not in patience. The stress about it is evidence that you're having a hard time with patience. And somebody here, your prayer, we were talking about prayer at the beginning. Somebody here, your prayer was that you would have patience. So you know what happens when you pray for patience, right? Life's going to give you heck of reasons to figure out how to be patient. You're going to need to be patient. You know why? Because some foulness is going to come up. I made the damn fool move. Talking about the fool in reverse over here. We had the fool in the reverse. That was a fool move. But it's benefited me in the long term. Because what I did not have, 5 of Pentacles, what I did not have, and I took a full move to try to get, was that one day I made myself a commitment. I said, you know, one of these days I'm going to be like these bitches in these dramas on TV. You know, the evil one who just sexy as heck and tell them all about their self, call them out their name, and threaten their life, give them a cold stare, and then order the henchmen to take them away. And then the whole time they don't break a sweat. They don't bat a lash. They keep sipping their drink and smoking their smoke and being sexy and refined and calm. So there was this point in time where I was so tired of getting angry and acting a freaking fool anytime I didn't like something that I decided that I wanted to become like that. So you know what happened was I attracted a whole bunch of stuff that challenged my patience. So somebody here, you having that experience, you wanted to be patient. You had no idea what you were signing up for. When you decided you wanted to learn how to be patient, you said, God, please give me patience. Whoo! If you knew what you were getting yourself into, you might not have asked for that. But what you've learned is this stress is evidence you're giving too many fucks about something. You're worried about something way too much. Is not in your benefit. You need to change, reevaluate, change your perspective, or fucking quit. Reevaluate, change your perspective, or fucking quit, it says. Yeah. I see Interstellar Frequency said, I never learned patience until I became a semi-driver. I learned to slow down and move like a turtle. You know, I used to drive the freeway for half an hour in traffic every day when I had my last job, and often before that in other places too. But, and for a while there, I used to get stressed out in traffic because the traffic was crawling like a turtle through Vegas or through Denver. But when I moved to Vegas and I decided I didn't want to be like that no more, one of the things that I did was I learned how to calm down during traffic. I stay calm. I relax. I put on my music and treat it like, cruise with me, baby. Cruise. It was a chance for me to cruise my ride, man. And it changed my whole perspective. All right, let's see what else we have coming out of this. So there's something here about, you ain't got to blow your top over this. This is part of the process in order to find that alignment that you're looking for, that Midas touch. You decided, you made a choice. I want to have the Midas touch. I want to have the Midas touch. Energetically, vibrationally, I would like to. So then you attract these magical experiences, sex magic. Whether you had sex with them or not didn't really matter, but you attract these magical experiences to show you the opportunity to go to that gym and lift that weight, to make that different choice. And you get good at it. This puts you into alignment. And the reason you're choosing it now is because you're now in this period of self-reflection. And you're always paying attention to the different sides of you. You've learned to identify that there's a side of you that's more peaceful, and there's a side of you that likes to talk a whole lot of shit. And you learn not to let that fuck with you so much. And it's almost like anybody who knew that this was what you were working on, when you said, you know what, I'm tired of going without, I want to change my energy, I want to be more patient, I want to be more abundant, more prosperous, whatever it was, okay. It's almost like somebody saw it and they're like conspiring. Now, this may not be actual people. This could just be the energies, where it feels like energies are conspiring to try to challenge that in you. And how do they challenge it? By getting you out of your freaking vibration. Because you got to be in alignment with it. And that's a magical place. And it feels like this hand is all wet. It's juicy, baby. Let me see what else. When you know the universe speaks in signs and symbols, they're easy to see everywhere. And you see more than one. You see them everywhere with your eyes. With your eyes. They may not always speak to you. Sometimes they do, but they always speak to your soul because you can see it. You can see it. You learn to look at... I heard, remember we were talking about this the other day? Had more to do with your response to them. It has more to do with the way you respond to them than what they're offering you. So you start to reflect on it. And this girl, she's writing in her journal. She's writing to herself, right? But in this, it's like you've been studying. You've been studying yourself. You've been noticing what is it that's making you respond in a way that you don't want to, that takes you out of your freaking vibration. Now, here we go. We have the child at the bottom over there. Now we have the parents at the bottom of this one. Your children believe the things you tell them positive things, especially when they make mistakes, because that's when they need it most. That's when they need it most. There is a time and place for everything, children. There is a time and place for everything, children. Enjoy being a child while you can, because things will change soon enough. When you're a child, there's certain things you don't have to worry about or think about. And you won't want to when it's time for you to. That's what I heard. When it's time for you to, then you won't want to. So why do you want to now? Because they don't know what they're in for? Okay. So somebody here, you've been having some pretty deep, intensive conversations with the child. That energy just came through. All right. Let's see what else we have coming out in these messages. I have the Words of Clarity deck here, the OG, the one that I started when I first got that idea. When inspiration first hit, I started this on the pedicure throne in my old nail studio. So this one is nice. I like it. What do you got to say? Oh, you got a stack from you going to talk today, huh? And look, this is just like this one came out like the metaphysical cannabis, both sides on lockdown. Again, we're not looking back to the past. And why is the past coming out so much in these fucking cards? Then I would challenge you with that, because RESPCT, find out what it means to me. RESPCT, I'm taking care of me. Retreat, bitch, retreat from this familial sex. What familial sex? What the heck? Psychic, you been psychic. Okay, hold on. Balance, you find your balance, and you've grown, and you've accomplished some things, and now you're in a whole new energy. And what's dead is dead because your healing is done. What's dead is dead because your healing is done. They just was giving you the confirmation with the past readings is what I'm hearing. You needed to know that this was about you in some sort of way. So anywhere where this energy that we talked about, all the trash was in the past, it's not part of your future. It's dead. The healing is done. All right. I have my miniature words of clarity. This is the next one I started making for myself. I got me a little punch holder. I got these big giant punch holes to make these cards out of a big giant cardboard thing. And I went and got a little one, so I have a little pocket-sized deck. So let's see what else we have. The idea. You had an idea. Damn, I think I'm imbalanced. You said, I think I'm imbalanced. What else? That stayed in the hand, whatever else. Okay, that one over there went by the magic alignment. Enact your magic alignment. Whenever they try to challenge, whenever it's time to go to that spiritual gym and flex them spiritual weights, baby, enact your magical alignment. Yes, and receive the blessing of this healed energy. Receive the blessing of your higher self, I heard. Youth. Okay, receive youth. Why is the youth card there? Why is the youth card there? Just like when you were a child, you still possess youth. You're still young. You're still a young man, baby. Ooh, don't waste your time. Okay. You're still a young man. Okay, all right. So you still have your youth. You're still a young man, baby. You still breathing. You woke up today. That means there's still more here for you. You got gain, honey. There's still more here for you. Every time you flex that muscle, every time you flex that spiritual weight, baby, you get them gains. Yes, the gains are for you. I heard the gains are for you. What else? Alignment, and there's that magical alignment. Okay. So to enact that magic alignment, receive that youth that you still possess, because something caused an imbalance at that specific moment. And you will find that you gain, and you will find your alignment to gain, okay? Satisfaction at the bottom of the deck. That's what you want to look at. Where is the satisfaction? I can't get no. I'm not finished saying that. Is that what you be talking about? Is that one of your songs? Because I'm not singing that stuff around here. What else do we have for you? Okay, these words are coming out. Source is here for you. Grow your connection with source. Grow with source. Stop worrying about them and keep growing with source. Okay, what else? Influence. This is how you become the influence of the energy that's around you. And internal. Yes, it comes from internally. What else? Anything else out of here? Enhance that. Enhance the internal. So you can see more influence outside. Oh, wow. And the blessing card is right here. Look, and the blessing is there. The blessing was there the whole time. The blessing was here. I don't know when the blessing showed up, but it showed up and I had the blessing here. And so listen, enhance the internal. Okay, I'm going to pull a tarot card on all these. I got the God deck here. Let's see what we got with the God deck, okay? I heard, get up off of that thing and dance and you feel better. Get up off of that thing and dance. Get up off of that thing and move till you feel better. Get up off of that thing. Yeah. Okay, somebody been watching robots today. If you watch the cartoon robots today, 50,000 points. I heard 50,000 points. So let's do this way. Let's do this way. What do we have? What's the message? Where it lays is where it speaks. What's the message? Where it lays is where it speaks. What's the message? Okay, over here on Make It Rain, we have the Knight of Wands. You're getting an inspiration. It landed on Make It Rain. Okay, what else? What else we have here? We got the 10 of Cups right up on the computer screen. Honey, this is letting me know that we are connected in this energy. Honey, me and you. Yeah, you, the one watching right now. Where you at? You in your house? You in your car? You at work? You on your lunch break? I don't know, the 2 of Wands. You're going to have a choice coming up. Then you're going to have another choice to enact that magic alignment. What else? The 3 of Swords coming out here. Retreat, retreat, retreat. When you can see that there ain't going to be nothing but disappointment and sorrow down that path. Back the fuck up. Back that ass up. I heard back that ass up. Okay. What else? Right here on Source, it says the Queen of Cups. Source is feeding you through your intuition. Source is feeding you through your intuition. You are psychic. You are psychically connected to Source. You are receiving from the Source, God, creator of all that ever is, was, will be, or could be, that divine Source energy. Yes, you are receiving. Okay, what else? 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups is on top of internal. Internally, you know you're just going towards that wish fulfillment. You know that you can move on. You know you are moving on. Okay, let me see what else. What else? 9 of Wands over the future love letter. You know, it's like just one step from the intuition. So they said you got one more step to go. Make 2 wishes. Stop right now. Stop in the name of love and make those 2 wishes right now. They said right now. Yeah, right now. Stop and make 2 wishes. I heard put it in the comments. Make 2 wishes. Put 1 word to represent each wish in the comments, okay? All right, let's see what else. We have the 10 of Swords. If it landed on, and it's right here with the blessing too. It landed on, if your dreams lived inside your comfort zone, they would be accomplished. And it's right there with the blessing, the 10 of Swords. You have to be decided that you are willing to get uncomfortable. This has got to be your final answer. Is that your final answer? Yes, that's my final answer. The Tower landed over here. What the fuck? You need your people around you. In the past, you figured out what it's like to be out there on this by yourself. I heard 9 of Swords is in reverse on the 8 of Cups. Now you ain't afraid to move on no more. King of Wands is in reverse. You had a problem with not taking action when you knew you needed to. Who are you? What is really going on here? Who or what is this talking about? We spoke to you in a general umbrella language. Why? Because you all got your own little nuances and details. We gave you some zodiac signs. We gave you some techniques. We gave you some intuitively downloaded messages of some experiences. What I do know is you got what it takes. I heard you got the right stuff. Baby, love the way you turn me on. You got the right stuff. Okay? So you got the right stuff. You can make it through this. Don't let anything or anyone tell you differently. You know what you need to do. Now's the time to trust in you and move forward. And the one that keeps standing out because it landed way up on the keyboard is the 10 of Cups, honey. The 10 of Cups. This is what I have for you. Until next time, sending you so much love and peace and happiness. Kamsahamnida. Gracias. Later, baby. That's all, folks. And I'm out.